Previously on Danganronpa.
I will uncover your true identity. My name, the Togami name.
And now, back to Hope Speak Academy. Is that? You mean that vinyl sheet? Vinyl sheet? Whoa. Dropped the wire in my headphones there, wait there. Whoopsie. So you noticed? Yes, if the culprit had covered the corpse with that sheet, then it could have been in the garden. When the sprinklers went off and not got him wet. And that's exactly what the culprit did. The way the sheet is soiled corroborates that. Okay. The fact that only one side of the sheet got dirty is because that side was facing the sprinklers. Okay, wait, hang on a sec. I'll turn the voice down a bit quick. Because I'm speaking over it, so what's the point? This is, getting in the way. The other side, which was facing the corpse, did not get wet, so it didn't get dirty. In other words, the culprit used his vinyl sheet to prevent the sprinklers from getting the corpse wet.
And for what reason would they go so far just to prevent the corpse from getting wet?
Most likely they can make us believe the murder occurred at a different time than it actually did. So they will be able to make themselves an alibi, much like Nagi just did. Wait a minute. Is she trying to say I'm the killer? Is she betraying me like Mizono did? Oh no. Please don't be. Please tell me you're lying, Kirigiri. Why would you say that, Kirigiri? Why would you try and make it look like I did it? No. Now's not the time to be thinking about that. That vinyl sheet really was used in the way Kirigiri is saying. Then what? Oh, that means it came in contact with the corpse, right? And it made direct contact with the body. No, that doesn't make sense. What about it doesn't make sense? At this rate, everyone's gonna think I did it. I don't have time to figure out what Kirigiri is thinking. I just need to blow a hole in her claim. I'll have to blow something else in that bitch as well. That's the debate. Okay, what could this be? What are we talking about though? Is it before the explosion? When they cover with a vinyl sheet, so it's going to get wet. Okay. When she was only dirty on one side, because that side got wet with sprinklers. The other side of the sheet. When we found the body, the blood still hadn't dried. Oh yeah, okay, the blood. Togami even said that if we touched it, we were likely to get our hands stained. So wait. What are these? Okay, were they after the explosion? Does it say anything? Or is it just before in it? I was facing the corpse. Nope. You're wrong! Oh, I don't know what showed there. But that's right, there we are. Perfect. 99, I almost hit 100. Damn it. Why did I hit 100? Maybe because I hit the letter. No, it doesn't make sense for only one side of the sheet to be clean. Remember, before the explosion, the blood on the body still hadn't dried. Togami even said that if we touched it, we get our hands dirty. If the sheet hadn't been used to cover the body, there's no way it wouldn't have gotten blood on it. Maybe the culprit washed it to hide the fact that it had been used. Then they would have washed both sides. Only washing one side doesn't hurt anything. Well, you have a point. And what if the blood on the corpse was a red herring planted by the culprit? Now, what are you getting at now, Kirigiri? Why are we even like one-on-one in Kirigiri? Is this stupid? She's trying to prove it's me. I'm trying to prove it's not me. But she's just assaulting me constantly, like it's me. Something wrong here. Blood, a red herring. In other words, after writing out the sprinklers by using the vinyl sheet, couldn't the culprit have poured fake blood over the body? Can't see that happening.
Fake blood? Where would they have gotten that? I know. What are the transfusion bags in the infirmary? That's the same place Shams got the blood when he used when he's playing dead, dude.
No, the blood used in this murder did not come from the infirmary. Rather, the culprit collected the fake blood at the crime scene, the garden.
A chick? That's where the chicken comes. We got the chicken.
Wait, no, it's supposed to be fake blood. But there's nothing. It's the missing chicken. It must be. It can't be anything else. Wait. Cardboard backpacking tape was found in the same locker as the jewelry and arrows. It's brought on tape, so it's presumed to have a connection to the murder, but what on earth is it used for? I'm gonna guess this first.
You think it has anything to do with the blood? God, you're stupid. For God's sake, spin with the worthless distractions and say something useful for once. Oh, god damn it.
So you had to go from the chicken then? Oh, so I was right the first time. I didn't think it would because it said fake blood. And chicken is real blood. Planting it as fake blood though. But it's still real blood. Okay. Are you perhaps talking about the chicken blood? Huh? Chicken? There's 5 chickens in the coop. When I last checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens inside, as Hagakure previously repeated to me after. And again, and again, and again. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So basically, you're saying the culprit killed a chicken and used his blood? I have no words for such cruelty, dude.
That's a terrible reason to kill a living creature. If it had to die, it should have been made to make dinner. Of course you would say that. Perhaps the culprit used blood available in the garden, because they didn't want to be seen walking around. But, in any event, the fact that 1 chicken has gone missing is evidence in favor of my theory.
Even so, that doesn't explain everything. He said the culprit weighed out the sprinklers and then poured the chicken blood over the corpse. Had they done that, some of the blood should have been spilled onto the ground around the body. But that wasn't the case. Only the corpse's clothes were bloody. There was no trace of blood on the ground around it.
You're right. It is peculiar that the ground around the corpse was completely unaffected. Perhaps then, the culprit planted the fake blood on the lab coat in advance, elsewhere, not at the scene. But didn't that contradict the vinyl sheet thing? So what would they... let's just go with it. Planted it on the lab coat in advance? When you first discovered the body, was it actually wearing the lab coat? As I recall... Wait. Oh, okay. No. Her arms weren't going through the sleeves. The lab coat had just been placed over the body. Then that settles it. Planted it on the... You poured it on the lab coat first, and then put it on the body? I guess? Sorry, I'm not really following. What did we just settle? That the murder occurred before the sprinklers went off. The reason the corpse didn't get wet is because the culprit covered it with the vinyl sheet. After that, when the culprit went to retrieve the sheet, they placed the lab coat, which previously had chicken blood poured on it, on top of the body. By planting those red herrings, the culprit aimed to disguise the true time of the murder. To make it seem as though the murder happened after the sprinklers went off at 7:30 AM.
You're right. The method does make it possible for the murder to have occurred before 7:30.
That's my third time. But to do all that, the culprit would have gone to the garden after the sprinklers went off, right? They wouldn't need much time at all. All they had to do was move the vinyl sheet to the shed and drape the lab coat over the body. See, this is really confusing me. So what's with the fake blood and shit? Is the culprit even dead? Or was it just a disguise to say, look, that wasn't the wound? But monokuma says it was. I'm so confused. That wouldn't take much time at all. That's probably true, but... Ashina, when you run into Nagi in the cafeteria, did the two of you stay together from then on? Oh shit. No! Fuck you, Kirigiri! Are you trying to play it on me again? Nope, I went on ahead to the gym, and Nagi showed up after me. You are being a bitch right now. I can't believe I trusted you. And you're just doing this to me. You are completely putting me in a dumpster. Oh my... If she's constantly pushing it on, what am I gonna do? I can't do anything. Unless I prove it back, it's the only way. So he had more than enough time, didn't he? I wouldn't! Can't say it's not possible. They haven't even talked about the knife yet, which is even an extra thing to talk about me being the culprit. Oh my god, this is...
It seems Kirigiri was correct. Nagi's alibi is inadequate.
In the end, I'm back to being a suspect. In the first trial, what Mizuno did, it was originally planned for me to be the suspect. And now again, what is this? But why? Why is Kirigiri trying so hard to corner me like this? I mean, she won't even hear me out. God damn it. You bitch. Why? Oh. I'm gonna use that later on then. Good.
It looks like we're back to square one. Since Nagi's alibi doesn't hold up, the suspects are he and Kirigiri.
The real question is, which one of them did it, dude? Alright, this is where the knife comes in now. Alright, how about we just dive right in and leave our face to face? We got a 50... I'm sorry, as I was just talking then, I just realized that... Wait, she was there when Fukawa gave him the knife. Kirigiri was there. So she knows I had the knife. Because I thought she didn't know, and then... Like, it would have been impossible for her to know I put it in my drawer. To take it and use it, and to, you know... So, they're gonna think it's only I didn't want to use it. But she knows she was there. It's when we took our room key, she was there. Yeah, okay. We already started. Ah! I know, dude. Nice idea, isn't it? Not that. I just remembered something huge.
Oh, and what would that be?
Oh, I just said. You remember the knife that was in the garden by the body, all burned up and stuff? Yeah, the one sticking out the corpse before the explosion. The monokuma file said it was jabbed through the abdomen, all the way to the back.
So what about it?
I feel like I've seen that knife somewhere before. And then I remembered. No, you don't. You never seen it. You never seen it. Hey, more importantly, what should we do with it?
Obviously, we can't let Carol keep it, dude. Aside from that, I got nothing. I wouldn't want something so barbaric anyway.
That is a problem. She suggested it. Oh. Maybe it hers a plan all along. Maybe she set me up because she suggested it instantly. Maybe she actually is. She is the killer. And she's trying to plant it on me from the beginning. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be, yeah, I know, this is bad either way. Because it's gonna be me or Kirigiri now. And I don't want Kirigiri to die, even though she's being a little bitch now, but... Why don't we give it to Nagi? To me? Okay.
This is the knife I gave to Nagi. I'm not surprised on your face, make it seem like you already knew as much, Nagi.
Yeah.
In that case, why did you hide it?
It's not like I was hiding it, I just wasn't sure with what happened last night. That it was actually me who killed her. So now he's actually thinking himself. Oh great, everyone. Now Nagi's thinking it's him himself now. This is the worst trial I ever did.
That's fishy. Way too fishy, dude. Then I was sticking out of the body was Nags? So there's no doubt about it, dude. There's a 1,200% chance Nags is the culprit, dude. It's over 9,000.
Yeah, you can't use that reference there. But from everything we've discussed up to now, there's no room for doubt. I am not the culprit. I did not murder Mikuru Ikusaba. I say. But yet, I can't prove. Red hair. It must be the new one. Unless it's the fragments in the body. Maybe the fragments in the body. I didn't even know about the monokuma. Same enough to get to Nagi, okay. Alright, let's we haven't read it yet. There it is. Murder occurred before the sprinklers went off. Okay. The culprit prevented the corpse from getting wet by covering it with a vinyl sheet. So the sprinklers went off, the culprit went to retrieve the vinyl sheet and at the same time placed the lab coat, which had been bloodied in advance over the body line. I don't know. Listen. When we talking about the red herrings, we determined the lab coat was placed over the body. After the vinyl sheet was removed, which means that... Oh, okay, I understand. Which means the knife which was stabbed through the lab coat. So it wasn't... Okay. You're wrong! Oh, that felt good. What did I get? 98? 27? 94? Well, I didn't do anything wrong. It's because it's wrong. While the knife may have been in my possession, it wasn't the knife wound that killed Mikuru Kasaba. That much should be obvious from what we just talked about during the red herring discussion. You're lying, dude! How she died never came at once! Remember what we were saying. After they were done with the vinyl sheet, the culprit draped the bloody lab coat over the body. In other words, the lab coat was put on the victim post-mortem, you idiot! What's your point? And I'm not an idiot. Yeah, you are. When we found the body, the knife had been stabbed through the lab coat, right? There's no way a knife pierced in a lab coat placed over the victim after her death. Wait, there's no way I know. Oh, okay, yeah. I was confused with the way it was said. Could be the cause of death. Oh, let's carry on. Couldn't she have been stabbed in the same place twice? Once for the kill and once for the coat? The victim was stabbed in the same place twice? No, it's not possible. Because the blood from scissors brush in a certain document before penetrating the corpse. single knife wound. Yeah. A single knife wound. Simple. The monokuma file explicitly states that deceased suffered a single knife wound.
Oh crap, it's falling out of the that dude!
So that knife. That, too, was just another red herring planted by the culprit, Kirigiri. When I say no names, Kirigiri. The most likely intended to draw our eyes to the more conspicuous wound away from the true cause of death. Ugh, the cow went flying. Having the corpse explode was probably for the same reason. We couldn't find out. But it was severely damaged as a result of the explosion, hiding the cause of death. In other words, they were destroying evidence. That's why the culprit blew up the body.
The culprit intentionally blew up the body after drawing our attention to the knife wound, so they could simultaneously destroy evidence and still leave us with that first impression.
See, now I can think it is Kirigiri because we left the bomb there with Monokuma, and then we went somewhere else. So the bomb was left. Who took the bomb? Only one person, Kirigiri.
Got you now.
Hey, just a second. Got a quick question. What was that explosion anyway? Why did she just suddenly blow up?
Use your damn head. There's no reason we should have to spoon feed you this. Feed this to you. God damn it.
If you know, then tell me. You can't even speak, you weirdo.
I know. Unidentified particles in a body underwent a nuclear reaction resulting in a spontaneous combustion.
I am absolutely positive that's not what happened.
Down them, Nagi, so we're not stuck on this any longer. I can't talk to him any longer, Nagi. Please help me. Fine.
So lazy, Togami. There's only one explanation for that explosion. Was it actually the bomb on here, or was it just piece of fragments? I think it was the fragments. Oh, do. What the arrows got to do with it? Yeah, I didn't even know about that. Hold up! You remember the small fragments on the ground by the body after the explosion? Those fragments were the cause of the explosion. I feel like I've recognized them from those from somewhere. Of course you recognize them. When we were disassembling Monokuma, Agakure pulled a bomb from inside Monokuma. Those are the fragments of that bomb. Then the explosion was Monokuma's bomb?
In any event, it's obvious now what the culprit's objective was. The culprit built Nagi up as a suspect by making it look like the knife wound was just a cause of death. And the only person who would benefit from doing that, Kirigiri, is the remaining suspect, Hiyoko Kirigiri.
Hold on a second, Togami.
What, you have a problem? You have feelings for her?
No.
You do, you liar.
I think there's still more to. we need to talk about. We still don't know how Kurosama died, for example. You're right. I would like to know too. In the end, what actually killed her?
Sure, why not? Then let's continue. And then when all is said and done, it'll change anything.
Anyway, now I need to figure out what the cause of death was. I need to give that my full attention, goddammit.